I'm about to close my trade and profit. Hey, what's good, everyone? Oh, hope you guys are doing well. So I just passed this Ftmo 200K challenge this morning. Completed it in 10 days. As you can see, max daily loss. So how much I lost in a single day was 1.5%, which is pretty tight risk parameter if you ask me. Max loss. So total account drawdown. So only 1.5%. Literally no drawdown on that account. You can see the accurate curve. Didn't look like the BTC chart for real. Straight bullish. So you can see equity, average profit, average loss, number of trades. Look at the number of trades. Only 20 trades in 2 weeks. Like, that's crazy. And the thing is this. This actually, I made a couple mistakes. It should be around like 16 because I entered position 3 times by accident one day. So it's even less than that. So only like 2 trades a day. That's actually 2 trades a day. As you can see, this is where I entered the position by accident. So you can see the trades per day, the winning days, the losing days. Notice how look at my losing days. It's mostly 1% losing days, but when I win, 2%, almost 5%, almost 7%, almost that's like around almost 7% as well. Look at my losses, 1%, 1%, 1%. Talk about risk to reward ratios. So like when I take losses, like I don't even mind them. It's just part of trading. Look how it bounced back from those losses. Like I'm not even worried about losses. If I get like one or two trading losses consecutively, I'm not worried about that, because I like, based on my performance and how I trade, I bounce back from those losses in the next trade, like right after, and I make way more on that. So the win rate doesn't really matter to me. I mostly focus on risk to reward ratios. So let's go over the things on this. So you can see the results. I only trade 3 pairs. Notice how what I say is what I do. I always say on my Instagram, I recommend you to trade 1 or 2 pairs. So I recently added gold since it's trending again. So I trade GJ, gold, and GU. As you can see, that's all the trades I've taken. Transparency, you can see. So I'm going over down a couple of trades that I took, the best trades. Hopefully you guys can learn from it. And let's look at our journal over here. So let's go down and look at this GG position that I took, which was a beautiful trade. So I took this GG position on the daily time frame. You can see price had this double bottom on the H4 time frame, along with RSI divergence on the H4. So when I went down to the M15, I seen that price has broken lower lows, made new lower lows, retested the previous lower lows, acting as resistance. Now we have price broke above, came back down, retested this level of support once again. So I took a trade base of this M15 engulfing around 4 a.m. Had my stops below support, target at 1 and 2. As you can see, literally perfect. I wasn't worried about this drawdown. We were in session at the time, so like around 4-5, price tends to die down into New York Open. So that's what it exactly did. Around 8 or 9, it started pushing up again. So I had this huge push, was FOMC news. Decided to close right after FOMC news, because I was already up at 1 or 2. That's what I was trying to target, 1 or 2 minimum. If it's not 1 or 2, then I don't want it. So let's go over here. This was the trade on the M15. As you can see, price was downtrending. Price broke below, retested it, and went back down again, broke above now support, and it rode up. can see, as you can see, literally textbook trade. I wrote this trade on the previous YouTube video that I did. Go check it out for more in-depth details on this trade, which is pretty clean. I closed over here, but if I would have held it, would have gotten out at this area of resistance. But I wasn't trying to hold it for market close. So satisfied with 1 or 2. That's all I need. Meets my rules. That's what I need. So that's that GA trade. That's one of the GA positions that I took. So let's see. Let's go over this other one that I took. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Pretty clean trade, let me tell you. So I saw GJ. When it came down to GJ on that position, I think that price has rejected of this level of support once again. Well, now we're ranging, all right? So when we're ranging, I like to buy at the lows, sell at the highs. Very simple. Very simple. So I've seen that price had rejected this level of support on the daily with this huge engulfing on the daily time frame. So, and also price has broken structure as well again. So we're seeing that price has made, oops, wrong one. You can say higher high, higher low, higher high, broken below this higher low, make lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, broke below this low, took the buy position over here. Now breaking above this lower high, making new higher highs, higher low, higher high, broke below these higher lows, made lower lows. Now we retest the structure, made lower highs on the H4 time frame. So it's literally textbook right there. This setup is textbook. Price was trending up, pulled back, went bullish. Now we are broken below the higher lows, the higher lows, created lower highs. They're gonna trade short, and bam, to this level of support over here. As you can see, it's literally super clean trade. So I took this trade based off an M30 engulfing at this level of resistance around Asian session. It was an early entry. So I had like around a 25 pip stop loss and I targeted 104. So I closed the trade around there. Because I made 4% in this trade. 4% of this trade. 104 is 4%. So I closed the level of support once again. Literally clean. Resistance, resistance, support, support. So let's go check it out in the trading journal. Daily candle before I took the trade. It's how the H4 was looking at the time when I was taking the trade. And there's the M30 entry, as you can see. Look, literally textbook. That's all I traded. Textbook setups. So as the daily, after the trade played out, look at the H4, I closed at support. As you can see, I follow my rules. Look at the M30, how it's looking, 104. Made me 4% this trade. So that's that GG trade. And let's go over this last gold trade that I took, which made me pass the trade. This was very clean. I'll break it down live. So let's go over it. Okay. So when it came on to gold, I seen that price has been making lower lows and lower highs. So we have the shift in structure. Have the higher high, higher low, higher high. Nope. Wait. This chart is kind of fucked up here. I have the price being higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Broke below the higher lows, made lower lows, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low, the window here, and then lower high. Potentially price could keep going down. Not sure yet. Not with this candle at the moment. So price might have another shift in structure. We break this highs over here, and in H4 time frame, we have already making structure changes. As you can see, price went from going like that to going like this, broke below this level of support, this level of resistance, now turning to support, and potentially we can have 3-leg extension move to the upside and continue trading price higher, along with the news that's happening with the government. So we might see gold going bullish from this point. So when it came down to that, so I saw down the H4 on the daily time frame, way down to the H4. I seen that price has this level of resistance over here. So resistance, support, and then resistance. Like I base this trade off of that. As you can see, resistance. This is clean on the H1 time frame. So we have, let's see, resistance. Price broke above. I took a long here, but actually ended up break even. So support, price broke back down, retested this level again, used it as resistance to keep price to push down. So I saw price had these rejections on the time frame, on the H1 time frame, decided to hop down to M15. So I took this trade based off, let's see, I can move it. I'm gonna just delete it. So I took this trade based off this M15 variation pattern at around, this was around 9 after the H4 candle. Oh, has opened, so I took a trade around this area. Had like a 40 pip stop loss, and I targeted this level of support, gave me a 1 to 3. Close around this area because price broke, literally pushed so hard to this support. So that's the first entry that I have after this M15 engulfing, variation pattern at this level of resistance. And then when I saw price, immediately no drawdown on this trade. Price pushed down, gave me a retest, gave me another chance to enter the trade at this level of resistance. Look at the H1 time frame. Resistance. Head and shoulder pattern as well. As you can see, decided to take a trade after the M15 has engulfed. Stop loss for around 40 pips around this area of support, around this area of resisting above resistance. This resistance over here, resistance, targeted the same. That's on the M15. Now on the M30, they decided to take another position. Have this engulfing over here, same stop loss for about 1 to 2. So I had 3 positions in this trade, but guess what? I was never open risk. Like you could say, oh, I'm in 3% risk open right now, but guess what? This trade had a break even already when I took this trade. So, and I took a 0.5% on this trade and a 0.5 as well on this one. So I mitigated my risk and I still was able to make 6%. Imagine if I was doing the whole 1% re-entry over here. I would have made like 12% or like 9 at least. So that's that gold trade that I took that made me pass the challenge. I made like 6-7% in this trade. Beautiful trade. Literally could not have gone better. As you can see, I journal my trades every single trade I take. This was the daily time frame at the time. Decided to take the trade based off this. You can see. Oh, god damn, I deleted it. Whatever. That's not important. What's important is what's after. So there's a trade. When it went in my favor. Daily H4 is how it looked. And there's the literally perfect setup. Like it's so clean. So I decided to get out this level of support. I was up already at 1 to 3. I was up 6%. Why would I not take my bag? Like take the money off the table. If I didn't follow my rules, I would have seen this H4. Oh yeah, but momentum's gonna keep pushing down. But guys, look at now how price reversed at this level of support. Look, literally closed over here. Price consolidated. Then price pushed up at New York session from this level of support. So that's why I always try to follow my rules. Like, especially if you want to be like a profitable trader, you have to have your rules down packed, your psychology, discipline, and when it comes down to My mind went blank for a second right there. I don't know what happened. So when it comes down to your take profits and stop losses, you want to have your stop losses predetermined way before you enter the trade. Like, I know if I'm wrong, I'll be getting out here. If I'm right, I'm gonna be getting out here at this level of support, at this structure point. So that's that, and go over again. Let's refresh the tab. Ftmo challenge 200K. Started this trade around this account around 2 weeks ago. So less than a week actually. 4 trading days, 5 trading days, and this is the 10th trading day. So passed it under 2 weeks. Traded every single day. What else we have? So that's my breakdown on these trades. Hopefully you guys learn something from it. As you can see, like, this is not overnight success. Like, for me to take this account and pass it in under 2 weeks, it's not luck. Like, this was years behind scenes for you to see like the results of passing this FTMO account. Don't think that you're gonna get in this industry and be profitable in 6 months, 3 months, see money. It's just like any sport. It's just like a sport. You don't expect to show up to basketball court your first day and be good at basketball. You have to put some hours in, couple sessions, maybe years, in order for you to be decent, be competitive. And just like trading is like a sport. So hope you guys learned from this video. Drop a comment, drop a like, share it, and let me know. You can always send me a message. I'll answer you if you have any questions about trading. And see you guys soon.